before we go to the to the dolmen, over to the grave hills over there, because we just came from that dolmen right there, the triplets, right? Yes, let's show you also the, see here, you see it from above. The images, you cannot understand Dutch, but on the other side it is in English. You know, yes. If you want to have more information about this, you know, you can go there, you know, to the website, or I don't know if you can scan it from your thingy, but if you look up those numbers in the D38 D39 and D40, right, with hunebed in front of it, you know, you will find a lot of websites as well. You know, you can just Google, you know. Hunebed megalithic tombs are the oldest monuments in the Netherlands. They were built more than 5,000 years ago by the people of the Funnelbeker culture, the first farmers in Northern Europe who buried their dead in the hunebed, which is not really proven that they have found some people, you know, remains, but not in every dolmen. So it's kind of like with the pyramids as well, you know, like yeah, just because they put people in there on a later time doesn't mean that it is built for that reason. But yeah, a hunebed is a burial monument. Please treat it with respect. A trio in a clearing. Most of the 52 hunebedden in Drenthe are isolated positions. 16 are grouped in 8 pairs and 6 others from 2 groups of 3. The hunebedden in the woods near Emmen are such a hunebed trio. They are fairly small tombs. Around D40 and D39 you can still see some remains of the mounds of sand with which they were originally covered. This land is ours. Archaeologists believe that the hunebedden were more than just burial sites. Being indestructible in design, they also served as permanent monuments for the small communities that lived in Neolithic Drenthe. Their houses didn't last very long, and new generations always built their houses a bit further away from the previous ones. So the settlements didn't remain in the same place all the time. But the hunebedden, in which the ancestors of the settlement's occupants were buried, were always there. They were clear signs showing that surrounding land belonged to a certain group. 1, 2, 3. It has been suggested that each individual group made use of one hunebed, but some of the hunebedden lie close together in small groups of 2 or 3. They are mostly fairly small tombs, though some are larger. In those cases, several different family groups must have lived in the same area, or later occupants must have built a new hunebed near an existing tomb. The 3 hunebedden viewed from above. There used to be another burial dating from the hunebed era on the left in the woods, D39A. It disappeared a long time ago. See, here you see, yeah, there is a small one, there's a small one, and there is the bigger one, you know. So that's what we're looking at right now, there in the back. If you look at the previous video, you see how we walked around that. At D40, you can still see how the stone burial used to be encased in a mound of earth. See? Yeah, that's what I also showed you in the video, you know, to try to show you the ring wall. Yeah. Yes. Here you have some more information. It's maintained by and they have to see that as well, that Europe is paying for it as well, you know, because it is yeah, it is kind of like international heritage, right? Because in Germany, just across the border, a lot of people don't know that, you know. But I visited many of those as well. You know, it just goes on because basically Emmen, the name Emmen, comes also, you know, from the river Ems, you know. And the river Ems, the Ems, right, is on the other side of the thingy, you know, of the border. So yes. That's my dog Barko, by the way, you know. He's watching if there is gonna go out and walk a dog with the lady. But there's no dog there, luckily. So we go on and we go to the Tumuli field there. It's right next to those things, you know, and they are related. Even though there's thousands of years of difference in age, because this is Neolithic and that is Bronze Age, but you see by the closeness that the people were aware of it.